Good morrow, everyone. This is the daily collective reading for January 2nd, 2019. And, well, I hope that everyone had a wonderful recovery day, the unofficial hangover day. Well, actually, okay, maybe not legally officially, but it's a hangover day. So anyway, I hope that everyone had a safe New Year's Eve and that they were hanging out with people who mean the most to them. If not, I hope that you had joy by yourself or however it went for you. I just hope that you were happy with it. So this is Collective, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and also if you hang out to the end, I'll give you your own personal projection. And let's see, if something resonates, that's awesome. Let me know in the comments, reach out, personal message, find me on social media. And if something doesn't resonate, you can either let it fall away, ask for clarification. But either way, feel free to book your own personal reading. All the description, well, all of the info's in the description. So, new year, new us, eh? Want to see where everything is going for us. I was actually drawn to start out this reading with Life Purpose Oracle cards. This is from During Virtue. We have a few came out. So, talk to your angels, justice, creative expression, family, practice, and protected. So what this is talking about is how do you communicate? How do you communicate with those that you love the most? Yes, you are trying to make these changes in your life, but you can't expect everyone to know exactly what's going on with you. You know, people are starting detox, diets, whatever for this new year, this new resolution. But how are you going to make it through this without support if you don't communicate what your needs are? So how do you find balance? How do you find, well, what communication do you find works best for you? That's something that you need to work through and work on strengthening with your loved ones. So this is going to be getting support from the family, helping you guys cross a bridge together. The more support that you allow yourself to have, or the distance of people who are not supportive, is going to be for your best results. So this is going to be a slow, steady progress, but it is going to be progress that sticks. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep that in mind. So practice and protected. These are the cards that you got. This New Year's resolution can be really beneficial to you if you admit that you are going to need help. You know, around day 3 or 4, we start to get lost in it again, you know, don't see immediate results. I know that I've done that in the past. I know many people who have done that in the past. So it is okay to be completely new at this, but allow yourself the support of people who actually build you up. Not just in a, well, not people who, I don't know, I guess I want to say kind of shallow connection. Yeah. But that's for you to determine and build off of. Be very selective of who is going to be your support system, because some people will just use it to their own benefit. That's something to be mindful of. Oh goodness, I love, love, love. There's this, you know how some people, they're passive aggressive? Like something's bothering them. They don't want to say it to you because there's that whole intimidation thing. But, you know, they'll say it around like either a bunch of people or passing through on something. It's passive aggressiveness. So I made this post on Facebook like months ago, and it's stupid. I love cheesy jokes. And it's, I'm not passive aggressive, unlike some people. And some didn't catch on, and that made it even funnier. Little quirky stuff. Hey, if you are new, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, and say hi. Hang out to the end, you'll get your own personal projection. So, let's see. I want to check out Ascended Masters next. This is from, again, During Virtue. I absolutely love her cards. I don't think she makes them anymore. I know that she is doing some born-again Christian work, which is absolutely fine. I have zero qualms with any of that. It's just, I don't think she's making cards anymore, and I love them so much. All right. All right, we want that is one more. Ooh, write down your affirmations, write down a plan. Keep a planner if you can. I don't care if it's on a scrap piece of paper. Start writing down either ideas or actions. What do you want to do in short term? Those little short term bits add up to long term. And it actually helps guarantee your success. It's the mindfulness, having it right in front of you. Trust, focus on your strengths, and write. So again, you actualizing what your strengths are, what you want to work on, and know that it is going to be for you to fulfill. And as long as you're staying mindful and keeping it in front of you, it is going to be wonderful for you. Well, it's going to be more of a psychological problem with that. Kimberly, I love that you're on my ratings. Please, creep all you want. It's not creepy. It's not creepy if I love it. Actually, when I said that, that sounded creepy on my part, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, if you are new, again, let me say, there's going to be 3 things going on. Hey, Hoko. That's not one of them, by the way. There's going to be your reading. There's going to be me interacting with you. And then there's going to be conversation happening in the comments, which I absolutely love. So, have at it. All right. If you build on your weaknesses, what you can perceive to be your weaknesses, like either forgetfulness or flakiness, all those things, if you are mindful of that and build on that, not on making yourself more flaky, but, you know, showing up to the occasion, I guess is what I mean to say on that, then you can turn your weaknesses into hardcore strengths for you. So total flip around for you. This is going to be a wonderful process. I feel like up until, for a lot of us, September. I don't know why September seems to be like a really key note for a lot of the readings that I've been doing. So if you have a phone, then you have a scheduler. You can put it in that little notepad thing and you just kind of check it off, set reminders, just start writing things down. Hey, Andre. If you are new, hang out to the end and you'll get your own personal projection out of any of the cards or out of any of the decks that I use. And if you don't have a specific deck in mind, I'll just go to wherever I'm being pulled. So let's see what archetypes we are working with. And then we're going to look at daily guidance from the angels. There's really no real order to how I read cards, you know, whatever deck I'm being pulled to in the moment. It's how the messages flow into each other. So keep that in mind. And if during this reading, and if you're on the live, make sure if something doesn't make sense that you ask for clarification. That's absolutely fine. But if you're catching this on the replay, you can, for one, do #replay in the comments. But you can also reach out in personal message. And again, all that's in the description. Tomorrow morning, well, this is for Wednesday, but I record these in advance. So 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys have Facebook, check out Zen Rose Garden. I'm going to be doing a midweek projection with them. And at the end, I give away 3 free questions. So that could be you, and it'll expand you to a huge support system, an ever-expanding platform, and, well, a lot of tools to work with. Actually, that would probably be really beneficial for your, well, it's for personal growth and spiritual growth. So yeah, with your New Year's resolution, if you haven't checked that out yet, then I love these people. I normally tell, you know, check them out because I love them, but New Year's resolution, that actually makes even more sense. So check them out. Advocate, King, Exorcist, and Hermit. So what are the light attributes of this? We have inspires you to put compassion into action, enlighten benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Again, these are archetype cards. There's 80 cards in here. Don't get hooked on the names. Don't get hooked on the titles. It's bizarre. I mean, look, Exorcist. Unless you are actively possessed by some sort of negative energy right now, then I don't really think that you require an exorcism. This is all about detoxing this, stopping all these old cycles that just kind of break you down as a person. And then you have Hermit. So this is going into introspection, finding out what your inner workings are. What are you detoxing from? Why was it a problem to begin with? And where did it stem from? I mean, these are things where you actually have to go and do the inner work. I'm not telling you to go into seclusion. Do whatever is comfortable for you that slightly is breaking you out of that shell of having to do everything on your own. This isn't doing everything on your own at all. You can reach out, whatever works in this time around, but it has to be different than what you did in the past, because past stuff, it's junk. And now you're on a new cycle. Now you're moving forward and trying different things, which is going to be part of your success. So as you push through this, as you push through these walls, these barriers, this is talking about how you don't see what everyone else sees. This is going to actually be a yeah, it has to be totally different, Kimberly. And as people, you don't know when people are watching you. So when someone sees you relentlessly, is even if it's as slow as my New Englander is going to be showing, even if it's as slow as you moving like molasses in the wintertime, you are still doing that little itty bitty crawl, which other people are going to see. If you can do it, they can do it. If they can do it, someone else can do it. Everyone is feeding off each other's energy, that perseverant energy, and that is going to be really high right now. So the advocate. So be compassionate with yourself, because you want results right now. You want all the answers right now. It is not time. Everything is happening in perfect timing. And again, the more effort that you put into this. Hi, Danny. Guys, this is Danny Goodhart, and that's his page. Check it out. I love it. Yeah, funny videos. So be your own advocate. You're going to have other supports, obviously, as long as you don't go in seclusion. Don't do that. But be your biggest advocate. You were just editing. I want to see the video. Guys, he does these really funny videos. He'll be in this awesome serene nature spot, and then he's just doing this really hysterical and bizarre action. It's Danny. You gotta see him to, get what I'm saying. All right, so then I want to go to Ask Your Guides. Actually, I was gonna go to Ask Your Angels, but I'm getting the sudden inspiration to go here. So we're gonna go here. All right. Hey, New York Tori. I am doing very well. How about yourself? Thank you for tuning into the channel. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. And since you are new, you probably don't know that at the end, when I call the reading, I'll give you your own personal projection. Oh God, Kimberly. It's something else. I love it. I like really goofball humor. I don't like shock humor. That's my thing. I don't care what anyone else likes. Like what you like. It's just, I like cheeseball humor, sarcasm. I can't tell jokes to save my life. I either tell it so dry that no one knows that I'm kidding. And I actually was joking with a store owner, and we were having this really funny conversation about being Irish, because I'm Irish and Hungarian. Hey, Juliet. All right, at the end, I'll definitely give you a projection. So I'm talking to this store owner, and we're having these jokes, and I say something so dry in humor. She's like, well, then you can leave. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I got totally confused, and I told her I was joking. But it's either I tell something so dry that no one knows that I'm joking, and we had a good laugh afterwards. We like hugged, and we're friends on social media. But I either tell it like that, or I tell it and I can't say the words because I'm laughing so hard. So really, being a comedian is not my thing. So what do your guides want you to know? Absolutely, guys, it's first come, first serve. If I accidentally miss your name because the comments are going, just put it in again. It's all good. So we have risk, survival, and business. This actually came out for yesterday, didn't it? And you saw me shuffle on camera. So the risk, survival, you are seeing opportunity where others would see a huge risk. Yeah. I will never go out of my way to hurt someone. I don't like to see people hurt. So when that happens, I'm like, oh, sweet mother of God, what, how can I repair this? survival. So, okay, back to the reading. Okay, you're going through this enlightenment part. Your heart is being open on this. Look, the green and the pink, these are heart chakra colors, and the star is intuition. You are making connections. This is all about you and your connections. And if not from the external world, hi flower, this is working on the internal world, and it is in pure form. You really want change in yourself. You want this to be the last hurrah before, you know, well, you want what you are coming out of to be the last hurrah. You don't want to have to go through those cycles again. The cycles are stupid. It is learning the same lesson over and over, but you've already learned it. So it's stepping out of the comfort and getting into the moment, all right? It's taking the different road and the fork in the road. So business. The biggest part of you is business. This is all about self-compassion, self-love. This is what is going to be the biggest thing in the next few weeks. But you're going to see the results in the most dramatic way up until September, I think. That's what I'm getting. If I'm wrong, then oh, I am sorry. But keep forging ahead. Where others see risk, you see the opportunity for greatness, and there is no cap on it this time. Hi, Renee. Oh, Phoebe Cates. Oh, well, first off, thank you. And second off, remember Drop Dead Fred? I loved that movie. I was born in '85, so I saw that as a little girl, and I loved it. Oh, well, maybe my little mini story of not being able to tell jokes is a little keynote for you, but yeah, that's something that I also have in the past. I had, you know, the resting mean face. I don't want to actually say it on camera, so I'm gonna call it resting mean face. And I had it as a little girl, and it used to actually spark fights between my sisters and myself, because I'd be sitting there, just sitting there as a little girl, and they're like, "What's your problem?" What? I'm not doing anything. And apparently I just looked disgusted. You know, I think it's a defense mechanism that some people learn growing up, either from being teased or whatnot. I don't know. But it's something that even if I'm talking with a group of people, I'm being mindful, oh, please, God, you know, because it looks like you're angry or everything around you is stupid or like something smells bad, but it's how it goes. Again, it's just I'm constantly trying to be mindful of it. Hey, if you are new, I see that there are 11 of you in here now. So say hello. Let me know where you are. All right. Oh, tomorrow I'm going live on Facebook because Zen Rose Garden, Heather and David, they let me take over the gem shop, you know, and I'm making all these bundles. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start this thing because I've already made like a bunch of bundles. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Well, I lived in New York for 15 years, and it wasn't that you needed the face. It's just it's everyone just kind of minds their own business, and they get in the zone, and it's like no one else exists, or at least that was my perception of it. It was like everyone just kind of knew the independence. All right, so we have Isabella, Xana. Again, if I'm mispronouncing the names, I'm so sorry. Indriel and Omega. So goals are being met right now. Timing is perfect. This is divine timing. Oh, it's uploading. Awesome, Danny. No, you can't. Well, I'm not naturally an angry or mean person. I can be quiet, but I think I identify more as just kind of goofy. But anyway, you are protected from all harm. This is a huge self-empowering time for you. For you watching this on the replay, this is a time of empowerment for you. Owning what is yours, becoming this huge light, and knowing that something is not going to take it away from you. Yes, a lot of the time in the past, people saw you feeling good about yourself, moving forward, doing what you want. And they would knock you down for whatever reason. Like, oh, you think this is great, this is stupid, you're stupid, everything is stupid. You know, use whatever language comes to mind. But you have to understand that in going through this and going through your transition to this new phase, doing your resolutions, which I think should be broken down into little increments just to take the edge off you. I think that we sometimes take on such tall orders. Well, I'm glad that this is making sense for you, Tori. I think that in a lot of times we do such tall orders for New Year's resolutions that, you know, after like the third day, we're like, oh, screw it. You know, I'm going to quit the gym. So, you know, do it in little increments. And for God's sakes, since it's so different right now, I sound like Meghan Markle. I love her. I love Hallmark movies. Total cheese. All right, so again, and you doing this and owning your power, being that light, you are going to be a light for other people. It's just building up your vibration, those around you, and then it's going to be the ripple effect, because when you are light, other people are light, and then it goes out into the extensive. And then victory. There's really no way that you can fail at this. If you fail, then it's because you really set your heart out on just completely stomping on your own feet. This is completely getting out of your own way. And I gotta tell you, it feels different this year too. You know, all the years beforehand were heavy. 2016, oh, I love that flower. You gotta trademark that. That is gonna be a great quote. The ripple instead of the cripple effect. I love it. All right, we're gonna look at love, and then I'm gonna do personal polls. So this is gonna speak to single and looking, already established partnerships, and reconciliation. And if you want to book your own private reading with me, check the links below. I do readings with Zen Rose Garden, and again, these people are, I think, the most amazing people I've ever met. Yeah, you'll see. Check it out. It is lighter, Kimberly. It is so much lighter. I like it. You know what, Tori? Not Tori, sorry, Flower, we can exchange little quips. It's there. And Tori, I didn't see what you said, it faded. But, Danny, it doesn't matter, I love it. I watched that one video that you sent me at least 10 times, and it was that night. But I would watch it over. Oh, God. All right, so if you are single and looking, do not embellish. Yes, you have these amazing goals for yourself and you are moving forward, everything is changing, but be present in where you are in talking to someone. Your dreams and how you are creating this future for yourself is still incoming. So if you are getting to know someone and they are romantic interest and you are talking this existence that is not there yet, but it's building up to it, that still counts as deception. You are never going to be perfect. You are always going to be a work in progress onto a better version of yourself. The best A game of yourself, not anyone else. There is no comparison to anyone else. And you are so worthy of that love that is going to meet you halfway. There's no competition in it. Love is not a competition. Love is starting from the self and building out. And it took me 33 years to understand that. And I'm 33 years old. So what is coming in is a past life connection. You're going to know them by the way that they feel. It feels like family coming in. That little, hey, there you are. It's not where your knees go weak. It's not where everything fades. It's just a, oh, hey, how's it going? It's going to be soothing. All right? It's not going to be something that intimidates you. So romantic feelings, free yourself, give your relationship a chance, and engagement. So they're going to be different. They have their own goals. You are never, Flower, if you're done, then you're not here. All right? Until your last breath, you are a work in progress. And there is healing. If not from this life, from past lives, and from everything that has ever gone in existence. All right, you're here for a very specific purpose. Huh. Well, that was a nice little synchronistic moment for you, Juliet. So, don't push away the love that's coming in. It's going to be calmer, and a lot of times we're expected to want something because it is earth-shattering and gets the blood pumping. Yes, it's going to get the blood pumping, but it's going to be soothing. That is the love that you want. That is, you want to, you do you. Follow your own path. Who am I to say? But I do know that you'll know it by the way that it feels. It'll feel like family, and it'll be like a warm wave rolling over your heart. That's a weird comparison, but it felt pretty accurate in that. So, if this is talking about reconciliation, for one, whoever is coming to mind about this right now, they've been thinking of you too. You've been in separation for a while. Probably been having dreams about them. Probably have been seeing their name everywhere, and it's probably been making you crazy. Like, well, okay, not literally crazy, but driving you crazy. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you like that flower. The connection is going to be given an opportunity to get reestablished. How did you know? How did I know what? Feel free to go further on that. So if this is talking about reconciliation, then talk about what happened to cause a separation. All right, because you don't want to go down that road again. This is probably a lot of on again, off agains. And if it's your first time of being off again, wasn't that painful? Yeah, Juliet, no, I totally get it. Hey, Queen Bean. When? I have no idea. But, okay, so don't shut them out, because you're going to want to guard your heart, and I get it. But you're going to, if you shut them out, then you're shutting out something that has the potential to really go far and reestablish an even better commitment with someone who might as well count as a new person. And if this is talking about already established partnerships, then you guys need a vacation together. You guys need to, this channel's gonna get busy. Well, I'm glad that that made sense, Kimberly. If this is talking about already established partnerships, you guys need a vacation. All the stress that's going on, all the dreams and individual intentions that you have, it's gonna involve you reconnecting with each other and being each other's support system, not out of obligation, but because you love each other so deeply. All you want to do is see each other thrive and come to light, and I get that. So I'm calling the reading at 27:45, and if you are new, it's first come, first serve. So pop in a question. I know that New York Tori called it first at the very beginning, and since she is new, I am doing it. Tori, I hope you're still here, and I love you, girl. Danny, I'll get you next. Guys, Danny's my soul bro. Say hello to him too. And again, all right, absolutely Queen Bean. All right, so let's see, Tori. Okay, awesome. Do you have a specific deck in mind? Because I'm being guided to the romance for you, actually. Oh, wow, the first time in a while I didn't use Wisdom of the Oracle. Yes, Danny, I'm not gonna miss you. All right. All right, you saw me shuffle these. Oh, very wonderful. Oh, goodness. All right, Tori, I'm being guided to romance. You saw me shuffle on camera. And if this bothers you, I am so sorry. Past life relationship. Free yourself. And then you got give your relationship a chance and engagement. Ooh. Sorry, I dropped a card. All right, so we have, I don't know what your romantic status is, but I'm going to speak to all of them like I just did. If you are single and looking, then you have to give yourself no expectations. You're engaged. You're getting cold feet. But I see you overcoming it. And I see this No. No. I see you getting cold feet, looking for any red flag and blowing it up because this is going to be a long commitment for you. Your relationship is getting really deep. This is going to go the distance. You guys have been here before. This is going to be the one that sticks. So I hope that that made sense, but just free yourself of whatever constructs you think a marriage should have. You are going to make your own rules. You guys are going to have your own dynamic. Don't let anyone get involved in that marriage. I'm glad that that made sense, and congratulations. All right, Danny, for you, I'm actually getting archetype. And then Queen Bee, you're next, because I remember that after Danny, it was you. I didn't forget. Guys, I'm not even going to bother trying to make a list of who goes after whom. It's just, after a while, I just know that I won't keep it straight. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Oh, and there's one more. I love this. Danny, I love this. Dilettante. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, you know what? I actually did a romance reading for myself earlier. That I have to look at again. That was really intense. I can do readings for myself because even if I try to embellish because, oh, it's me, I want everything to be perfect, it doesn't change the outcome. It just changes my credibility and I lose trust in myself. And I would never get involved in another person's reading. So I hope that that, you know, kind of eases that one. But I was doing relationship readings earlier. So much fun. All right. Danny, you are starting off your journey. I think that's what you did tonight. Tonight you started your journey moving forward. So you're just having fun being completely new at this. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to have all this professional equipment. You are doing this amazing self-expression, which is leading to such an expansion with you. This is going to be how your transformation takes place. You really express yourself through your work, and it's going to draw in a lot. You have something quirky. Yes, but that where you play is where your true self is shown, and that is going to be like a cat to catnip for the public. But that is what you got, and that is what I'm getting for your reading. Ah, sea flower? Isn't he just like this quirky dude? Oh God, I love it. Okay, Queen Bean, do you have a specific deck in mind? Danny, you haven't started going deep yet, but that is part of your evolution. So, not Tori, sorry. Thank you. Anytime, bro. Ah, divine masculine. All right. Well, hey, if you want to book a reading with me on Zen Rose Garden for a romance spread, do that in the links. Ooh. All right, this is going with that. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna freak. I love stuff like this. I try and take away the titles from relationships, but I absolutely love, and I don't get hooked on it, but I love the title of Twin Flame. You know, not that you are incomplete in yourself. I just love it. Oh. All right. So, Queen Bean, Epiphany, Unconditional Love, Completion, Celebration. How perfect is that for you? This is you going through a spiritual awakening as your counterpart is, because you two are mirroring. You haven't met them yet, but if you are following your joy on this, if you are doing everything that makes your heart song sing, going out and doing all those activities, you're going to be bumping into each other really soon. So I actually want to draw one more card out on that. The unconditional love and the completion is huge. You just complete a really big life cycle, as did your counterpart, and it was tug of war because you actually almost went back into old patterns because, oh God, because it was safe. It was safe. You want to go into a box. You didn't want any sort of opposition. Oh God, you do have reconciliation coming up. Okay, I love it. I really love it. Okay, this was what else came out. Reconciliation, new love, express your love. You're gonna know immediately when you meet this person, something about their eyes clicks into place with you. That is heavy. That is incredibly heavy, but it's not going to be on reconciliation. Well, you know, because the reunion, the divine reunion, that is what that's about. Well, she has to learn to express love for herself because she just got out of fear mode. You did, and that is amazing. So I hope that that doesn't sound contrived at all, but well, no, it's not that. It's just the relationships recycle. I mean, you haven't been here just one time. I'm a firm believer in reincarnation and, you know, coming into life for numerous lessons. Whatever you believe is totally you, but that is what I got for your reading. So I feel like you are going to just collide with this person. And they are actually coming from a different place. Like, they haven't been to your spot before. They haven't been in your area. And suddenly it's just happens very quickly. Yeah, well, I keep pushing ahead, but I'm glad that you like that. So, who would like the next one? Who was it? I'm sorry. Was it Flower? Kim, you had it. Absolutely. And, all right, Flower, I think that you were next. If someone came before you, okay, thank you, Kimberly. Where am I going for you? Flower, I'm getting romance. Thank you. Guys, I'm really glad that you're spending this time with me. You can be doing anything and you're here with me. I lost a card. Where'd it go? Oh, how silly is that? It was a foot in front of me. Ah, okay. Well, someone has sparked your interest. Thank you, Juliet. I don't understand why someone would want to go out their way to... Oh, I'm glad that you're here. I really am, Kimberly. I love when you're on my lives. I don't understand why someone would go out of their way to hurt another person. It doesn't make sense. What about someone else's suffering do you find... I'm not saying this to anyone here. I'm saying because Juliet said something positive to me, so I was just answering. Oh, well, don't be anxious. All right, so you got flirt, engagement, religious factors, pay attention to the red flags, heart-to-heart conversations. Oh. All right. Whoever is sparking your interest that you are becoming, well, whoever is going to be sparking your interest, who is going to have that kid-like flirtiness with them, you're going to want to establish a relationship with them immediately. This is going to be just a stepping stone for you. This is not going to be something that sticks. This person, I feel like they have a lot of hypocrisy going on in their actions. Like they use their faith as a crutch and they use it to their own advantage. So no matter what, you'll see this through time. It's almost like a gaslighting, if that makes sense. But heart-to-heart conversations, if this relationship is worth going through with, then you have to call them out on their stuff. Don't sweep something under the rug just because, you know, it's not that big of a deal. These little things are going to add up, and you want to keep your individual self and keep your head on straight and not let anyone try and swerve it around. If that makes sense. But call them on the hip hooray. Wait, hold on. What are we on Aquarius on? All right. There's a list. Well, that can be spirituality. That could be anything. If something doesn't click into place and if they're using it for their advantage and as a crutch, you have to be that person and call them out on it, because you're not going to let anyone slowly roll you over you. Those days are just so done for you. And you've dealt with so much crap in the past that you're not angry, you're not upset, you're not sad, you're just done. So, who would like to have the next projection? I hope that made sense. Renee, okay. So, Juliet and then Renee. Let's see, Juliet, for you, I'm getting archetype. What's done? Detective. Ooh. Oh, geez. Juliet, I like this. Okay, again, don't get hooked on the names. We have detective, exorcist, king, and then monk. You're welcome. So what this is talking about is you don't go with the herd. Oh, hey, Andres. Oh, yes, I'll give you one after, there's one other person after Juliet, and then I'll do one for you. All right, so you don't go with the crowd. You don't go with the herd. You march to the beat of your own drum. So this, while other people are following either fads or crazes, you actually do the investigative work with it. Okay, so Renee, Kim, Andreas. Okay. Okay, so you are going through a detox. You are putting yourself through a detox in every place in your life. You don't care who likes who. You don't care what the craze in diet is. You don't care what anyone else has to say. This is what you're stepping into today moving forward, you know, the 2nd of January. Because again, I'm recording this the night in advance. So you are taking complete charge of your life, not giving anyone or anything place to think that they know better than what is for you. You know what is best for you. You know how your body feels. You are learning great communication with that body, with that vessel, with that mind of yours, and the direction you want to take your life. So again, you are taking what your body's saying, what your craving is, not just in food, but with just external world, a complete overhaul. And it's like you're at an a la carte. It's like a life a la carte. And really, life is an a la carte now that I think about it. So you're putting yourself on a pedestal finally. You're going to do what you want, how you want. Forget what anyone else has to say, and you are pushing through. And I feel like you are going to be a huge leader and with those around you. You are going to start this new thing with those around you. Oh, jeez, thank you guys. But yeah, you are doing a deep investigation right now for yourself to seek out the truth of what it is for you that would work best. And again, you are completely shutting out anything else. Now, you're not going to trip yourself up because you have been working with communication with yourself for so long that no one can take, what the hell do I mean to say in that? You have given your power away to so many people only to have it thrown in your face, and that would trip you up. That would have you trip over your own feet. So you are no longer letting anyone or anything tell you that they know better than you what is for your life. And you are shutting it all down completely. You are saying F everything, F this, F that. I want this, this is what I need, this is what makes me feel good. And someone else is like, but you should try it. And you're like, that's nice, go do somewhere else. I'm doing this. You are a lioness roaring. F everything else. So after, I hope that that made sense. Who is after you? Need my hot chocolate. I made it. It has almond milk. I'm glad that it made sense. Renee, thank you. All right, yeah, Danny, again, know with the list because I'm just going to forget. So Renee, then Kim, okay? But thank you. Just tell me who's next. I'm going to keep forgetting. And I'm not snapping at you, bro. I love you. It's just the list. I completely forgot. Danny, oh my God. All right, so you ready? Are you ready? I have no idea what that is. All right, so you got the angel of abundance. You will receive money that you need, and God is in charge of how that'll happen. Have faith. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched out over by angels. It's now time to learn. All right, so this is talking about your new cycle is that you actually want to step in, get certifications, have classes. Faith and hope. Okay, you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. That is pretty heavy. You've just gone through some really, really heavy energies. And I feel like you were completely depleted. What just happened? Okay, who's Martin? Oh. Hang on, Renee. Oh, 1 second. So yeah, the phoenix rising from the ashes. You can't see what is beyond the horizon right now. I get it because there's so much smoke. You've been through so much smoke and mirrors. You're going through this. It was a completion. Now there's like nothing in front of you. There's barren land. So where do you want to go? What do you want on it? And how can you actually make this stick? How can you make this new chapter stick and not have it be something that is going to crumble to again? I feel like I'm missing something, Flower. All right, but yeah, so I see you getting certifications. I see you either in school or in some sort of learning process. There is a huge new beginning, and it's like you are looking through everything with fresh eyes again. So, oh, your name's Martin? Oh, sorry. All right. I feel like you're getting into finances. You've been getting signs and synchronicities for that. Something about finances is part of your expansion. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be taking a course on that. I actually want to use a different deck with this one. This is all part of you getting education, getting certifications, and getting that financial abundance and all the signs and synchronicities that you've been getting for it. But I feel like there is a different message that wants to come through for you. All right, I am missing what's going on in the comments, and it is making me crazy. You're studying English. Oh, geez. Kimberly? Oh, writing? Yeah, well, I really enjoy any form of expression. I love art. I love it. I love the soul's expression. Oh, I like it. Yep. All right, guys, if you are new to the channel, this is what happens. I'm doing a reading. I'll communicate with you, and then there'll be a whole other world happening in the comments, and I love it. All right. No, I was asking who went before you again. I feel like I misplaced a name. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, Flower. Okay. All right, so you got Addict, again, don't get hooked on the names, Don Juan, Trickster, and Hero, and Heroine. So passion for a journey of personal empowerment, transcending conventional stuffiness and predictable behavior, spotlight on your positive, seductive qualities, and helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. What would be part of your self-empowerment? What is something new that you are taking on this year? I feel like you're going to be doing Zumba. I feel like you're learning dance and how to really sweat and shake your arse. I feel like there is working your body and your feminine qualities to the max. Like you want the world to be like, va-voom. You want people to see you for the sexiness that you are. You want to own your womanhood, and it's not in a way where people are like, oh my God, she is so scantily clad. It's more like a, wow, I want to know her. Ah, love. All right, fine. It's like you're getting 3 decks. But you want to know what? We're approaching an hour. It's kind of turned into a weird one tonight, if I don't mind saying that. All right, so pay attention to the red flags. Don't go just for any old Tom, Dick, or Harry. You deserve the best. You deserve someone who's not going to play head games. All right. You feel like it's too late for you for some reason. God, that's you breaking the old programming of your, yeah, va-va-voom. You're breaking the programming of your family. It's like you feel like you missed an opportunity, like you missed a chance here. It's too late to do something new. Did you miss your chance? No, you didn't. And that is all BS. Danny. All right, so again, don't settle for just anyone just for that sake of companion connection or anything like that. Don't stick with a relationship just because you don't feel like learning anything new. If something is not clicking into place, you're not going to get comfortable with it further down the road. You do have new love coming in. There's a new sense of love coming to you, and you deserve love. And it is going to be something that builds you up, which in the past, every relationship that you had, it was slowly chiseling away to where you were emotionally dependent on them. And it happened so gradually, you didn't even realize what had happened before it was just like, who am I? And you weren't weak, it was just, this is how these people work. But again, you've acquired so many little tidbits on what to look for that you just, it's like a little mental switch. All right, so, you know, somebody says something tedious and you're just like, what was that? Kimberly, I love it too. I love coming on live. Yesterday, David came in. It was so funny. He's like, all right. So Kimberly, you are next. And if you have a specific deck in mind, let me know. Oop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kimberly, you're going to hate me. Holy crap, you're going to hate me. All right, I'm going to go for it. I was only feeling 3 cards in the... No, no, it's, hopefully you don't want to kill me, but you have Lover. I'm glad. I don't, I don't think that there would be anything for us to really hate about each other. I think that we're pretty open on communication. And, oh, who? All right, so Shapeshifter and then Poet. Bye, Flower. Thanks for stopping by, babe. Yeah, see what I mean, Kimberly? That's the thing. All right, so, yeah. You do have that reconciliation and new connection coming in. It is going to be like new. It's reconciliation. It has the potential to go the distance for you. But again, you have to meet them where they are because you don't want to settle. Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll give you another one after I've already gone through the list, but hang out. It's going to be a thing, I think, for a while. So Shapeshifter, you are going in between all the levels. You see a person where they are, and you feel confident enough in yourself and where you are going and where you are now to go down to wherever their level is. You're not being stuck there, but you're seeing them where they are, and you're showing them the light that you are and what you are part of and what you are going into. And this is going to be soul's expression. You are kind of like Danny in that sense. You are this master connector. You connect people who would normally never have crossed paths, never would be in the same social circles, but you're like Mercutio of them. You go in between the tribes. So again, you're going to their level to bring them up. You don't bring people down, you build them up. That is such an amazing thing to have in a partnership. And that is what is going to be really beneficial this time around. So that's what you got. All right. Who's next? Queen Bean? There's a few more people ahead of you, so hang tight. But Danny, who's next? Not the list, just, who's next? Sorry. Or if you want to give the list, I'll look at the first 2 names. I just did Kim's. Okay. So Aquarius and then Andres. Hey, it's 11:11. Make a wish for me. Actually, no, it just means that I've noticed it. I'm on the right path. That's how I take it. Okay. So Aquarius Sun, for you, I'm getting archetypes as well. Aquarius Sun, what is your New Year's resolution? I don't know what your gender identity is, but this is talking about embracing some sort of feminine qualities. I don't think that feminine or masculine identifies with a gender, but I want to make sure that I'm connecting it the way that I see it in this, because this is part of your New Year's resolution in this new chapter that you're on. Ah. You're bringing sexy back. This is all about how you feel good in your skin, and F what anyone else says. All right. God, you're going through this huge purge and detox. You are recognizing all those places, all those people who put you in a bad spot, who drain your energy, who make you feel like you need them, and you're pulling the cord on it. This is you bringing sexy back. What is it? I've said that like 3 times for you already, but you know what? I mean it. What is it about you that you couldn't love before that you are embracing wholeheartedly now? That how you view yourself and how you are embracing it and accentuating it and displaying it for all the world to see and being proud of it finally, that is going to be incredibly alluring to anyone who's around you. So again, you're coming out of that old chapter and you are completely freeing yourself from all those outdated beliefs, methods, and connections. Just because you've known someone for a while, just because you're blood relative, just because you loved someone before, anything like that, doesn't mean it has to be a constant in your life. So anyone whose voices silence your own Any situation that drains you of your energy, you've cut out. And this is making you feel good. This is making you see your power, your strength, and again, your sex appeal. I hope that that made sense. And this is for Andrea. I'm getting archetypes for you too, geez. Hey, Leonarda. What? Can you put that back in? It disappeared. There's a button on here and it gives the option of a chat. It's just, I don't want to click on it right now and have it dissipate. Thank you, darling. Oh my God, we broke an hour. This is the first time I broke an hour, you guys. This is your time to actually be more open and receptive, and you're working on seeing how fast your creations take place. You're being really proactive now. You're not in waiting mode anymore. You're pushing ahead, you're pushing forward. You're utilizing all your connections, not to anyone else's, you know, downfall, but this is you taking off your mask and really showing what you are made of. That's really awesome, Andreas. All right, one more. I think it's, no, it's not you. Hang on. Nope. Yes, okay. Athlete, going the distance. It's gonna actually be surprising how much endurance you have in this. You usually cut yourself off before you even got your second wind in the past, and I think that was one of your anchors that held you in place. It also clouded your mind because in those allotted times where you were determined to have things done, things weren't done. So it shut you down. It took away your credibility. It took away it took away your power. But when I say it, I mean not your actual power, but what the outcome. It took away the gravity of the outcome of something that you can do so flawlessly. This was hugely, you do things on a big scale. All right, you go big or you go home. And if something didn't meet the criteria at the time, then you would shut it down. Aquarius sun, why do I feel like I know you? I don't know, I just got this weird something clicking into place. But anyway, dedication transcending physical limits. So you are going to take that weakness, that pressure of you, or that you put on yourself in the past, and you're taking that pressure off, and that is going to actually allow the floodgates to open. Time was your biggest issue. You did not like time. It always felt wasted for you, and so that's why you blocked it off. But in blocking it off, it seemed even more wasteful. It was, or wasted. It was, it was like it would die out at the end. So everything, okay, momentum. Everything in time frames for you lost momentum. God, that took forever to get out. I couldn't get the words. I hate it when I can't find the words. Hey, so Leonarda, put what you wrote initially back in. I am gonna pull a card for Queen Bean, and then I think you wanted something. So, let's see. Yeah. What is the situation between your crush and you? Someone's wearing a false face mask. Someone is not completely upfront with you. It's mainly physical attraction. I feel like it's the counterpart, and not the divine counterpart, but the crush counterpart in this. All right, so I feel like this is mainly a physical mutual attraction. they're afraid that if you saw what was inside their head, their thought process, and what they deal with on a regular basis, I feel like anxiety is a huge, well, anxiety and depression, they are never present. They have a lot of wounds that they need to heal. So they have a wall up for you, and they do a lot of emotional hiding for you. They feel more than they let you see for whatever reason. But it's not just you, it's anyone that they would be in connection with. They don't want someone to see the real them. They have a lot of past issues to heal that they aren't ready to address, but they are getting the kickstart on it. It's like Spirit is pushing up ahead, and that's nice. I know you don't want to do this, but you're going to do this. So that's what you're dealing with. Hey, Cassandra. All right. So, Leonarda, for you, I'm getting Ask Your Guides. I'm going to pull the reading soon, you guys. We've been on this for over an hour. What way does Jay view me? I feel like they hurt you. There's been a lot of sleepless nights going on here. I feel like they're a creative person, like they do either music or they are a painter. But there's a lot of movement, and you are actually a muse for them. When they think about you, when they are in your space, either energetically or in your actual physical presence, it's almost overwhelming for them because they still live with the past hurts. I hope that made sense. But their chemistry is there. Just, is this person really willing to start new with you? You guys have that, there's passion, there's, they want a new start. They want a new start with you. They want to make connection. You guys, I feel like you might be in separation right now. I think that you guys were together, obviously. But I feel like there was a break and you guys broke up. And this is what you got, and that's what I'm getting for it. But I feel like Jay might be reaching out to you soon. Again, you've caused a lot of sleepless nights for this person because of what they did to you, and they have to live with it. So I hope that made sense. I know what that's like. It sucks. Well, being in your spot. Yeah, well, they're hurting. They don't show it. They suck at showing it. And that's like a pride thing. They don't want anyone to perceive them as weak, or it's this whole thing that they got to work through. That's not you. But there's a lot more feeling going on than they're willing to let you know right now. And they want a fresh start. That is what I got. They just don't know how to go about it yet. No. No. It's just they are better at hiding their emotions, and I don't know why they would hide it anyways. It's stupid. Okay, so if anyone else well, if there's no other cards to be pulled, then I will see you guys tomorrow. And, well, I think that would be it, right? All right, you guys, I'll talk to you, absolutely, Leonarda. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Thursday's reading. And again, find me on social media. I'm doing readings with Zen. Oh no, yeah. Good night, you guys. Alexandra, I'm actually going to pull you a card. I'm not, well, Alexandra wanted one. So I'll do one for her, and then I'm gonna go. Good night, you guys. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, then you obviously need to get something to kill them. The bed bugs, not anything else. Check out the links below. I do readings with Zen Rose Garden. Oh, no, no, I don't need any of that. Just tell me that you want a card pulled, I'll just go to where I'm being pulled. Ah, new cycles. Congratulations. Happiness is on the other side of all this crap that you just went through. All right. Oh, that one was already out. You deserve the best. This is new year, new you. I'm not taking anyone's crap kind of years. Your second star to the right, straight on till morning. You are going through a Peter Pan phase, trying to reclaim that childish wonder in your life that was probably, you probably grew up too young. Well, you know how you're put into, you know how a person is put into an unsafe position when they are a child, or at least some children are? I feel like that was part of your story, and right now you are reclaiming that childhood wonder about you, and that you are working on calming the chaos that has been encircled with you for years, doing a lot of sacral chakra healing, and this is the finishings of your storm right now. So you are feeling the waving out of this huge destruction that you just went through, this huge overhaul, this, I almost want to say dark night of the soul. But anyway, you're on the way to getting, oh, really, this is the longest I've ever been on live for this one. But Cassandra, watch this. This is, what you got is Shanti, Desiree, Astara, and Carissa. So you just finished off this really hard dark night of the soul phase of your life, and you are feeling the final touch of it on this wave of peace that you're going to be going in on, and reclaiming that inner child wonder, healing the inner child. And it's like you're trying to make life joyful and playful again. I feel like everything was so serious from such an early age for you. A lot of unfair positions you were put in to where you had to grow up early. So I hope that that made sense, but your healing process is right on track, and you are going through a pretty beautiful phase. You are going to be riding a wave of peace. Your ships coming in. Thank you. Guys, I think everyone's done for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Thursday's reading. I love you all so much. Thank you for taking this time with me, and reach out. And does Deb want? Okay, fine, Deb. Yeah, I'll do one for Deb. I love Deb. Well, I hope that that made sense, Cassandra, and thank you for reaching out. All right, Deb, for you. God, that didn't wait. Whose live were we all on earlier? Oh, you were just saying hi? Damn it, Danny. You were doing the list and now you're doing that. Ah. Okay. Your compromise, well, your epiphany is not being so damn hard on yourself. You have rest, you have compromise. You don't have to be go, 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 go. You're letting yourself have downtime. You're isolating time for, and because you have been a human doing, not a human being, you have exhausted yourself. That is what you're stepping out of. No more exhaustion. Take a rest, or life is going to make you take a rest, and you are worth the rejuvenation. All right, Deb, I hope that that made sense. Guys, I love you again. I'll talk to you tomorrow for the Thursday read. Find me on social platforms. Everything's in the description, and I really hope you have a beautiful night. So stay safe, have fun. And finally, goodbye, guys. Well, good night. Bye.